Hi guys, so today I would like to talk about stress from haters. So I'm specifically talking about your haters, not generalizing now, but I'm talking about your haters. So most of the time they know you. It's or you know them. So for example, they know you well, they know the things you don't like, they know the things that sort of like work on your nerves, they know everything that gets you to a point where you going to stress, and that's the intention. So if they are pro haters, I always talk about pro haters, like professionals, then know that they are not going to bother you. They're not going to make it obvious. They're going to come through subtle, they're going to come through quietly, they're going to do things almost like, for example, they're going to, so in their minds, they know what it is you don't like, right? So they will do it in a way where it's almost like, what the hell are you stressing about? You know what I mean? I'm only being trying to be kind. I'm only trying to do something nice for you. What is the problem? So you see why I say they are professionals. They have done this before. They have watched you. They are waiting for you to lose your cool. So just keep that in mind. The second point is they try to aggravate you. So even though you've told them a couple of times, you've asked them nicely, because you know that when you get to a certain point where you've witnessed them doing certain things, you've told them before, look, I don't like so and so, please respect my decision. But now they're acting like they've never heard you, they are like deaf to your requests. So now they keep coming at you with the same actions in different ways. They're trying different angles. They're doing everything to get you to that point where you're going to lose your cool. Okay, just keep that in mind. So you, the reason you've told them that you don't like things a certain way, and you'd like them to respect that decision, is because you know when they're going to do it again, you're most likely going to lose your cool. Okay, so some people have a short temper, some people want to, they might argue, and when you're actually going to approach this hater as an example, again, making examples is a good thing, because we need to face the reality of the situation. So now, for example, this person keeps doing the thing that you asked him not to do, and now you come to a point where you're going to address the situation. And when you get to that point, this person is going to act like what they call like ash blonde. So now the person is like, what are you talking about? I didn't expect you to react this way. I was trying to be kind. So you see, they manipulating the situation. They, for example, I always tell people, be kind. I always try and be kind and be an example to others. But if this is a pro hater or someone with bad intentions, they will try and use something good and turn it to something bad. Okay? Because most of the times it's the heart. So in their heart they have bad intentions, and so now they're trying to create this facade to other people. Like, for example, they're trying to show people they are a kind person, they seem genuine, they're doing all the right things. So, you see, it is all mind games. So, when this person is going to apply kindness, because everyone is talking about be kind, don't be so rude, for example. It's on everyone's statuses. There's lots of posters about kindness and love. I love to talk about kindness, love, joy, all of those things. But it depends on where it's coming from, because we're talking about being genuine, okay? So if you have followed some of my spiritual jungle posts and videos, you will understand my thinking when it comes to when you have a strong faith, then you are able to discern what is right and wrong. You will get the feeling whether or not someone is trying to trick you, or whether someone is genuinely like blind to what they're doing. Maybe they have a mental issue, which is a reality. Um, they maybe can't accept what you are saying. It doesn't click to them that what you are saying, you are serious about what you are saying. Um, they might perceive you as maybe a child, so they think that they can sort of like maneuver certain things and you will accept it. Um, Maybe there's various reasons as to why people, or how people actually try and sneak their way around respect and about genuine manners, morals, all of those things. So if now we are talking about pro manipulators, pro haters, okay, they specifically have the eye on you. So they're not gonna come at you in a rough, aggressive way. You know what I mean? They want you to be the one to lose your cool and to throw a blow at them. Maybe you get to a point where you snap and you things get crazy, and then you attack the person when it wasn't your intention, because most likely you've already told the person there's certain things that you do not like and you ask him to respect that. So then now they are trying to flip the what I spoke about now in terms of kindness, joy, love. They're utilizing that very things to sort of make you look like you don't know what's happening. Okay, they confuse you, so you need to be very much self-aware, and it comes down to where your faith is at, so you will be able to discern what is right and wrong. So in that moment you will be able to understand, is this person trying to trick me, and how you need to sort of resolve the issue from there. Because if you're going to lose your cool, what are the consequences of that? If you're going to attack someone, are you going to end up in prison? Are you going to are other people going to see your this behavior, and then they're going to come and attack you, so then you end up black and blue in your face, and you have to deal with the consequences when you have already made provision, and you've already um, asked the person respectfully to not do certain things. You know what I mean? So you need to be very much self aware and aware of other people's actions as well. Unfortunately, it is a lot. If you are focusing on personal mastery, personal growth, you're focusing on building your faith, you're focusing on um, your reactions, you are just looking forward to being the best version of yourself, then you know the enemy is going to attack you. Okay, they're going to try and ruin your journey for you, they're going to try and intervene in the process, they're going to try and make you look like such a baddie and manipulate, you utilize the things that they know is going to get you to a certain point where you just snap or you know appear appear like you're losing your cool, being all crazy, attacking someone, whatever the case may be. Intentionally they do these things. Okay, and the third one um, is they want you to be locked up in stress. You know what I mean? They want you to feel this anxiety. They know that you, for example, maybe someone is upset with your ambition. They don't like that you are so ambitious because you might get a promotion, you might be successful and earn a big income and get your own car, your own house, your own things, and that is too much for someone else. So maybe they want you, maybe your um, calmness is too much for them. So they want to get you to a point where you sort of appear rude, and mainly when they do that thing, when they want you to appear rude and what's the correct word, rude and aggressive and someone that's not in control of the emotions, they most likely going to do that with an audience. So they want people to see how you are. Then guess what? They're gonna come and say, tell those people, you know what? I was just trying to do something kind for him or for her. And then there was a huge, this person exploded, attacked me, and I don't know what I did wrong. um, Look how this person behaves, and then they're gonna tell everyone about it, creating this whole vibe about you that isn't even true. So this is why you have to be so aware of your haters, um, because they don't like you to be on a journey of success. They don't want you to be on that journey of faith. They don't want you to be on the journey of, they don't want you to succeed. Okay, so anything anything that they can do to ruin your reputation or um to ruin your goals is what they will do. Because in some cases you get people where they sort of low-key obsessed with you. Okay, they want you to remain close to them all the time. They don't want you to move anywhere. They want to tie you up in a situation where you are relying on them. So when they see that you have your own strong mind, when you are able to create things for yourself, you are a creative person, you're ambitious, you want to do certain things, you've got a lot on your plate, uh, you know what I'm saying? They, maybe you are protective of certain things, and then they will try and go close to those things or try and damage those things or be all up in your space. For example, if you like privacy, they're going to try and put things within your space, all with the aim to make you fall in terms of losing your cool. So this is why I must be very much aware. I myself have experienced this many times, and I would like to hear from you if you have personal experiences that can help other people with regards to haters. This is with regards to this is linked to my brand called JK, which is about women encouraging women, women supporting women, men encouraging women, um, being authentic, distinctive, powerful. Um, Love, which is LUV, living up vibrations, excuse me, which is positive vibes, surrounding yourself with positive people, surrounding yourself with good vibes, giving off that good energy. But remember one thing, if you put yourself in a situation where you're constantly surrounding yourself with people who try and manipulate you, who try and stress you out, who try and cause trouble for you, then you need to ask yourself, is it healthy for you? um, are there things that you can do to sort of prevent that and do that? And I encourage you. I can't tell you what to do. You are your own person, and you make your own decisions. But if this happens, where someone is trying to drive you to insanity, then what you can possibly do is do the opposite, whereas respond and just give them another, like, or another warning, for example, and do it in a decent manner that speaks to your decent character, and then just wrap it up that way and say, you know what, I have spoken to you before about this. I really don't like certain things. Please respect my privacy or respect my decision. Um, Thank you very much. That's it. Because let's look at the opposite of that. The opposite reaction of that is you end up attacking someone. When you end up attacking someone, then what's gonna happen? How are people gonna perceive you? um, what are you actually giving to that hater of yours? You are giving them something that they can utilize against you. They will take that bit of reaction and information, and they will go tell whoever it is that knows you, and then it's gonna start the conversation like, I didn't know this person is like this. I didn't know this person reacts like this. Why would this person react this way? This person is normally so cool and calm. You know what I mean? You're giving them more things to go on. So if people can't, um, if there's nothing that they can get against you, then they will create something to sort of trap you into a situation where you stress and you lose your cool. Okay, so that is based on my experience. I would like to hear your experiences as well. You can email me when you Google Brands by Andrea and let me know about your experience, or you can let me know you would like to do a video call and we can then publish it on social media. There are various ways that you can get in touch with regards to this. Thank you.